Eve, the dawn of choice and consequence. Before kingdoms rose, before wars were fought, before humanity knew fear, pain, or loss, there was Eve. The world was perfect then. The garden breathed with life. Rivers whispered through Eden, trees bowed under the weight of fruit, and the air itself felt holy. Eve walked freely beneath the sun, untouched by sorrow, unburdened by guilt. Every step she took was a gift. She and Adam lacked nothing. God walked with them. His voice was familiar, gentle, and close. Only one command echoed in the garden: do not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. One tree, one boundary, one choice. The serpent watched, silent, patient. It didn't rush Eve. It didn't threaten her. It questioned her. Did God really say? The words slid into her mind like a seed. Doubt followed. Curiosity bloomed. The fruit looked harmless, beautiful even. Desire crept in where trust once stood firm. Eve reached. In that moment, history shifted. The bite was small. The consequence was eternal. Her eyes opened, not to freedom, but to fear. Innocence vanished. Shame rushed in like a flood. She saw herself differently. She saw Adam differently. And for the first time, humanity hid. When God called out, Eve's heart pounded. His voice was no longer just familiar. It was terrifying. She spoke the truth. She had been deceived. The serpent had twisted God's words. And yet, the choice had been hers. Pain entered the world. Struggle followed. The ground would resist man. Birth would come with agony. The serpent would crawl in defeat. But then, unexpectedly, hope. God spoke of a future, a promise, a descendant who would crush the serpent's head. Even in judgment, mercy stood tall. Eve had fallen, but humanity was not abandoned. Outside the garden gates, life was hard. Thorns cut skin. Hunger became real. Death loomed ahead. Yet Eve endured. She gave birth. She nurtured life. She became the first mother. Her story was no longer about perfection, but perseverance. She carried the weight of her mistake, yet also the promise of our redemption. Through her line would come kings, prophets, and eventually, a savior. Eve's story is not just about failure. It's about choice. It's about consequence. And most of all, it's about grace. God did not erase her. He clothed her. He did not abandon humanity. He promised restoration. From the very beginning, when humanity fell, God was already planning redemption. Eve's story reminds us, even when choices bring consequences, God's mercy never stops pursuing us.